So our Professional MBA program at Chaminade University of Honolulu is a very unique program in the state of Hawaii. We are the only 12-month MBA program with the focus and concentrations on strategic decision making. We pride ourselves in providing this program to emerging leaders, especially people who are in management positions, in middle tier positions in organizations who aspire to promote themselves to more responsibilities in nonprofit and for-profit organizations. This entire program is based on a cohort structure, and they are studying together for 12 months with, again, the focus on strategic decision making.
It was a program built on my professional skills and expertise, and the main focus was strategic decision making, which helped to propel and move my career forward. One other attraction was definitely the reputation of the program's academic excellence, and I really liked the idea that the cohorts were intimate enough that I was able to develop and have relationships with my professors and my cohort members. And to that effect, we actually had a really good support system. But above all that, the hybrid model, being a working professional and a parent, it was easy to balance work, life, and study in a very sustainable way. The Professional MBA curriculum really was focused on a lot of real-world issues. But more so, it's one thing to read about business theory, it's another to be coached through the decision-making process by individuals who are making high-level decisions in their specialties.
The Professional MBA program at Chaminade University of Honolulu is IACBE accredited program. We provide a lot of networking opportunities for our students, especially with our board of advisors that are part of our School of Business and Communications. And we also have a very good relationship with the Hogan Entrepreneurial Center, where students can also participate in enriching their knowledge about business and entrepreneurship in general.
In our classes, the faculty were able to bring in iconic industry leaders for Q&A, and it was really thought-provoking, and it actually challenged us to think about business differently. But more so, these leaders actually challenged us to give back to Hawaii and see how we could make a difference. The cohort itself, we came from a variety of different business sectors, everything from agriculture to military to healthcare and business. And aside from just having a support system, we actually established some professional bonds that lasted beyond the classroom, and that's a really priceless experience of the entire program. I can't say enough about how great the faculty of this Professional MBA program is. They not only were accessible at all times, but they really served as great mentors and really worked to make connections to the students to see how what we were studying connect to their own career goals. I know an MBA program can be very daunting at times, but to have that hand guide you and to reassure you, as the faculty did, was exceptional.
The pinnacle of our Professional MBA program is actually an international trip to Japan, where the Professional MBA students are exposed to businesses in Japan and how they strategically can help them solve any challenges when it comes to their business.
We were able to have access to high-level executives from various industries like the textile industry, hospitality, and marketing. And it was amazing to have the ability to sit across the table from these high-level executives that not only shaped global trends, but they were able to learn from their innovation while still honoring tradition. To have access to that is something that changes the way you see business, and it, for me, has changed the way that I see things as far as a global strategy very differently, and that perspective I was inspired to bring back to Hawaii. Another thing that drew me to the MBA program was the value that it provided to emerging leaders that wanted to take their careers to the next level. The prevailing theme of the whole Professional MBA program was sustainable business for good, and that really aligned with my own morals and what I wanted to do to give back to Hawaii, to learn something of value, but also be able to put it into action and be able to help, our own communities.
We welcome you to submit your application on our website, chaminade.edu, for our next cohort, which starts annually every fall.